this beautiful Phillips juicer somehow found its way into my hands. I'd like to believe it was a gift straight from the heavens. Its condition is so spectacularly questionable that I still can't stop admiring it. Time certainly wasn't kind to this machine. Neither were the people who owned it. And yet, somehow, it has proven itself to be a loyal companion that looks like it could keep working for years, decades, perhaps even centuries. The dirt, the crumbs, and whatever else has accumulated inside are clearly not defects. They're decorations, battle scars, medals of honor for this armored juice-producing tank. The sound of the motor is difficult to describe. It resembles something mysterious, ancient, perhaps slightly supernatural, possibly involving magical smoke. But some secrets are better left undiscovered. Now, once we open the motor housing, it becomes obvious that life has not abandoned this place. In fact, it has flourished. This magnificent kingdom of corrosion has become home to entirely new life forms that science has yet to classify. As for the motor, it's basically Schrodinger's motor. It's both alive and dead until someone dares to plug it in. Personally, I think I'll leave that experiment for someone else. The layer of grime covering the electronics also proves an important scientific discovery. Apparently, electronic components begin to sweat after enough years of hard work. A remarkable finding indeed. Internal structure has endured impacts, hardships, tragedies, and enough life experience to qualify for retirement several times over. As I mentioned earlier, taking it apart wasn't simply a matter of removing a few screws. It required reciting the long-lost words of Solomon and performing several highly questionable rituals to convince the evil spirits inside to let go. At this point, it feels less like disassembling a household appliance and more like defusing an unexploded bomb. Every move has consequences, and every careless mistake could become a very expensive lesson. Peeling back its inner layers reveals something extraordinary. This is no ordinary machine that simply reached the end of its service life. No, this is something far beyond modern engineering. It carries scars, trauma, and stories too horrifying for the human mind to fully comprehend. If it could speak, I'm not entirely convinced we'd survive listening to its testimony. And although the wiring and electrical connections appear perfectly intact, don't let appearances fool you. That's exactly what it wants you to believe. It's a carefully engineered trap, patiently waiting for its next unsuspecting victim. Removing the motor wasn't actually that difficult. It only required a few carefully spoken words from the lost book of Solomon. And voila, here it is. Listen to that. It purrs like a tiny kitten searching for its mother's warm, comforting, well, milk or juice. Depends on what kind of kitten we're talking about. But then, I discovered that its younger brother had already arrived in town. As I said, I discovered that its younger brother had already arrived in town, younger, cleaner, stronger, and fully prepared to take over the battlefield. Which means it's finally time for this old warrior to retire with the honor it deserves.